Hey guys, what's going on? Mr. Beetle 890. It's probably quite late, but I'm doing my Money in the Bank 2014 review. The reason why I couldn't really do it on Tuesday, which is when I normally do it, is because literally only 3 matches were announced by Tuesday, so there was no point in me kind of, reviewing it. But now, on the day of Money in the Bank, we now have officially 7 announced matches. So I think I'll just get on with the review. Well, predictions, not review. So let's just start off with the just the Money in the Bank ladder match, which sees Bad News Barrett, who is in it. Well, yeah, no, he is in it. Should be. Versus Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, Rob Van Dam, and Seth Rollins. Now, to be honest, there are quite a few people in this match I don't see winning it. Basically, Bad News Barrett because of his injuries that he's picked up and everything. Yeah, because I think on the taping for Friday Night SmackDown, I think he actually picked up an injury, so I doubt he would win it, in all honesty. Dolph Ziggler, nothing. He hasn't really done anything recently, and he's just been added to the match, and I don't really think he deserves. Well, he doesn't. Well, I just don't see them giving him another chance. After what happened last year with the whole concussion injury and everything. And with Jack Swagger again, in 2010 he had his time. Didn't really work out. I don't think they'll let him win. Kofi Kingston. I mean, it would be something shocking, but I don't see them doing it. I see him maybe being like a Shelton Benjamin from the WrestleMania Money in the Banks. And he's like a spot monkey. He does all the holy shit moments and everything. Same with RVD. I doubt he'll win it, but he'll do loads of spots. And now it's down to 2 people who I think potentially could win it. So it's Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Of these 2, I'd probably say Seth Rollins has more of a chance of winning. Since the whole fact that he broke up. It was his idea to break the Shield because it was best for Seth Rollins. So surely it would make sense that he would win the Money in the Bank because it was best for Seth Rollins. But they could have Dean Ambrose win it, but I think pretty much what will happen is that Rollins and Ambrose will be fighting on the ladder, and one of them will be, Ambrose will be pushed off or something, and I think Rollins will win the Money in the Bank. So yeah, and then next match we'll look at Big E versus Rusev. I don't really have much to say about this match. I mean, they had the match at Payback, which was only 5-6 minutes, but for that time, it was actually a very good match. So I mean, it was weird because they had the match, and then they didn't really have any other kind of matches or feuds, and then randomly on Raw, the rivalry just comes back again when it's just a bit weird. So yeah, I don't really understand this fully. I think Rusev will probably win. Yeah, that's all I've got to say really. Next we'll go to Ryback versus Goldust and Stardust. So basically, I reckon probably that Goldust and Stardust will win. And then I think what will happen, and then this will potentially lead on to Goldust and Stardust getting a number one contendership, and they'll go on Battleground probably to face the tag team champions, and I'll get to that match in a minute. And I reckon Stardust will turn on Goldust, and they'll have a Cody Rhodes Goldust feud basically. So I see Goldust Stardust winning this matchup. Next we'll go on to the tag team title match between the Usos and the Wyatt family. And this one actually has had more build up than I thought, but it hasn't been great. But with this, I see the Wyatt family winning. I think this will be something that can really, I mean, they've been building it up so it looks fairly even. You've had, they've all beaten each other, at least once. So I reckon the Wyatt family will probably get the win on this one. and they'll be the new tag team champions. Next we'll go to Summer Rae versus Layla with Fandango as a special guest referee. I've nothing really to say about this, to be honest, apart from, I mean, you could have, the way I'm seeing it is either Fandango leaves Layla, Summer Rae, or he just, like, says, like, takes neither of them, and he just says, fuck both of you. And that's it, that's all I've got, really. I haven't got anything much else to say on this. Next we'll have the Divas Championship match between Paige and Naomi. This actually could be quite a decent match if they are given enough time and everything's done well. But here I see Paige retaining the title, and I think what will happen is Cameron will probably turn heel on Naomi because they're showing kind of friction in the Funkadactyls, basically. And finally onto the main event, which is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. See Alberto Del Rio versus Bray Wyatt versus Cesaro versus Cena versus Kane versus Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. This match is different to the other one, obviously because it's for the title, but also there are less people that you can eliminate that I think will win this matchup. So obviously the people I would eliminate from winning this match, obviously Alberto Del Rio, Cesaro, but I would say Cesaro, I don't think it's his time yet, maybe in the future, but I think it's too early to put the title on him. Same goes for Roman Reigns, in all honesty, and I don't see them giving Sheamus both the United States and WWE World Heavyweight Championship, to be in all honesty. So that leaves us with, and also Roman Reigns as well. Yeah, Roman Reigns, I think it's too early for him. However, I do see him as a future world champion, because they've been giving this monster push, but yeah, I don't see Roman Reigns winning it. I think it's too early for him. So the people that I think potentially could win it: Bray Wyatt, John Cena, Kane, Randy Orton. I mean, you could all link these to feuds. Like Bray Wyatt, you could have him win, and then have a match with Cena at Battleground for the title, and have Bryan versus Cena. Not Bryan versus Wyatt at SummerSlam for the title. So that's what I could see happening. Obviously with Kane, you could do kind of a similar storyline and have him face Bryan at, say, Battleground. So then you have Daniel Bryan have a title match at SummerSlam with anyone. And then with Randy Orton, you could have him have friction with Seth Rollins, who's Money in the Bank holder. You could have him feud with Roman Reigns or Triple H or anything on those lines. And finally, John Cena, the man who I think will win. I don't necessarily want him to win. Obviously, if you've seen my thoughts on John Cena video on my channel that you can look for, I don't really have. Let's just say he's not one of my favourite superstars. Let's just put it that way. But I think what will happen is he'll win here, and he'll go on to feud with whoever at Battleground. Maybe Randy Orton or Kane or Roman Reigns or whatever. Have like a you can have a championship scramble, which I would like to see actually, but I doubt they would do that. And then obviously you have him face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam and lose. So Brock Lesnar hold the title for a while, which I think is the direction they're heading in for SummerSlam, which is alright. It's not too bad, I guess. I mean, obviously I've lost a lot of kind of, not respect, but I don't like Brock Lesnar as much ever since, kind of he ended the Undertaker streak. But it is what it is, and you just got to accept it. I mean, it will bring in a lot of hype for SummerSlam, so it won't be that bad. Yeah, guys, that's basically it for this prediction video. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.